musicians were learning towards the 50th anniversary of the Golden Jubilee, 1977, where we had the pleasure and honor of singing in front of, I think it was 4 heads of states at once. That is the late General Agyepong, Sir Dawda Jara, who was then the Prime Minister of Gambia, and then, well, the late General Kafui, who also became a head of state, and of course, the Prince of Wales, who is now the King in waiting.
You continue to work for a bit.
So hopefully he may remember us and call us to come and sing
at his coronation.
Yes, in fact, I think sometimes Mr. Barham would actually leave what do you call it, and go and sit down in front of the statue in frustration and smoke a few cigarettes very, very, very quickly and come back. Okay, now let's try. The heavens are telling the glory of God.
Oh, jeez.
By the time we all finish learning it, well, slightly, the others slightly gone off. The day we had to sing it in full. When we finished, and the Prince of Wales got up to applaud, and everybody followed us. We all felt so good. Couldn't believe that we had actually
been able to do it.
Yes, I'm not too sure we could have done it again after that.
Was it when you came back to Sandy?
Anyway, Harold.
So we inherited the habits and challenge from you guys.
I believe so.
Because after that, it became kind of like the song that was used for most of the.
We were convinced
programs.
that some part of it was disco. That was part of it.
It's all part of it, yeah. The speaking the night, yes, it's all part of it. So it was something that I think we did it every year or so. And of course, the famous Avotre. Amu 1, Amu 2, Avotre. Mr. Kenn Kafui was the late, was our choir master then. And it used to be so interesting when we were training for programs. And he took us out a lot. We performed with the Philharmonic Choir. We went to Aggrey for some competition. We sang we sang at some state programs. Mr. Kafui took us out a lot. It was fun because he afforded us the opportunity to be going out of school in the Watonchine. Yes, we actually took the Watonchine, the bone shaker. We took it to Arrow Glass. Yes, we took it to Aggrey for a choir camp. So being a chorister was fun, and like you say, with the heavens are telling, when we managed to finish singing it every time, we gave ourselves more fans than the people who were listening, the audience. Because by the time you finish every time, but of course after the 3rd year, we're so cool with it that when we're saying, we're feeling like, yeah, I mean, it's nothing. Yeah, you know this thing. Yes. And it kind of continued till even after Achimota joining class. It was just recently that. And then of course, we also, Mama Lou and I were also in the Way Choir. That was formed for the 90th anniversary. Yes. So we're on the Way Choir. So with Achimota and music, I always associate Motown with music. Because I was chorister 3 years. Like Mama Lou, I was a chorister in primary school. So like, but I think it's in Achimota that I got to love the classical music. Because he made us do a lot of those as well. He encouraged you to listen to other genres of music, but concentrated on the classical, especially the African classical, the Ghanaian classicals. That's what I want to call them. They are Ghanaian classicals, though we don't tend to call them that. We like Amu and exactly. Yes. We should be calling them, the old ones should be calling them classicals. Exactly. This is Gbeho. So you have both Ephraim Amu and Gbeho? Wow. That's right. Wow. And who else?
Jimmy.
I beg your pardon. And that was it. I went through the choir through to 6th form. I was was on him too. I thought I couldn't take the high notes. In trouble. Because I'm also with my son. But now I can face anybody.
Who's the choir master?
Kenn
Kenn
Kafui.
Kafui. Ah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we were very fortunate to have him. Yeah, I don't have. I don't know. I think in terms of memories, for me it was really fun because we felt special that we didn't have to go to prep because we were going to find breakfast. And of course, us Westerners got like extra gating time. Walking back to the West. So yeah, I think those are my main memories.
The best part of being in the choir was that we got to go to the receptions after every school function. Choristers are invited to the special reception. Yes. So the announcement of when students will go back to the dining hall for lunch, the choristers are invited also.
My name is Aggyepong. I was in JMP House in the East, and I was the choir master, choir father, and the school organist.
What?
I guess maybe the male overall leader of the choir.
Oh yeah?
So
There was something like that.
they called
Choir father.
choir father, and I was also a choir mother. So
Are you kidding me? Which year group?
father, 2016.
Was the choir father allowed to be dating with the choir mother?
Yeah. So for the most part, I was just helping Mr. Placca with managing the choir and making sure that everything was fine and everyone knew what they were supposed to do and play and sing. What does the choir mother do? I guess it's also maybe the same thing as if the choir father is not available, or because I was also the school organist as well, so I was balancing all that. And for memories, I think for me, there were a lot of struggles with balancing because, the choir side, I was also a prefect. I was also part of the National Science and Maths Quiz team.
Wow.
And
Then what else?
yeah, but it was very stressful. So yeah, I mean, it taught me how to manage time, and I don't regret my time in the choir. And I also improved as a pianist because Mr. Placca is an absolute perfectionist. He's extremely meticulous, and a lot of people that went to him for practice of lessons. I was the only one left after first year. I remember we played the school song and I found it so interesting. I went to him that Mr. Placca, could I want to enroll in a class with you and something. And he said, well, why would you want to enroll in a class with me? He has this self-thinking. And I told him that, because I want to be absolutely perfect like you are. He said, look, I am even trying to achieve perfection myself, but we shall see. And over time, we developed a very special relationship. It was great. So, yeah.
Learning to sing with Mr. Barham and with the choir. And it's just the joy of singing together, which has remained with me. And what I really liked about singing here in Achimota was the fact that we also sang pieces that were composed by people who were in the school. Agyepong and
Who was composing this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's something. Yeah, the history, and the fact that we sang pieces by, like you were saying, the Ghanaian classicals and things. That's really something that remains with you. That's my best memory, actually, of not just the choir, but singing in our choir.
John Barham, we had Mr. Agyepong.
And I wasn't here.
Billy Wiz. Mr. Agyepong was a staccato man. Staccato in the sense that one, short, smallish, but then his movements were also staccato-ish. something here and there, everything was staccato-ish. But Agyepong was good, and he made us laugh and everything. He passed away, unfortunately, about 3 years ago, and we were fortunate that my year group, 1976, we actually invited him to our year-end party and honored him, and he sang for us. And that day, he was celebrating his 80th birthday. So he was there with us on his 80th birthday. We had a cake for him, we cut with his children, and it was a lovely occasion. So that was one. In those days, we still have 2 services. We had a service for the students just before we vacated. And then the choristers stayed on Friday, Saturday, and then on the Sunday we had the service for the public. And then after the Sunday event, after party, we had an after party for the choristers. It was held at various places, sometimes at John Barham's residence, but after John Barham left, we had it in a music school, and it was a nice event. So it was one of the perks of the choir for which people wanted to join the choir because of the party after the carousel. That was a very nice one.
College by Achimota school students because Mr. Gbeho, used to use the choir to practice some of the melodies.
Actually, I was quite surprising. The Oseye that we sing, and we're the only ones who sing it.
This is the national anthem, which I have not heard anywhere.
We're the only ones who sing it.
Not Achimota, it's Achimota. Achimota. But I'm not too sure whether you may know it. But I think Oseye,
rejoice with us, ye nations, the bright is just forever, so let the ancient cry resound. Oseye, 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 Oseye.
oh, you know it.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Theodore Dakar-Ado. I was in Gbeho House 2015. I sang bass. I was the past leader.
You sound like a bass.
The school past sang the Hallelujah chorus, and it's usually what draws a lot of people to join the choir. So when they sang, I really wanted to join the choir that same year. But unfortunately for me, we had a cleanup exercise on the day of audition. So I had to join the next year. And I was a music student as well. So Mr. Placca was always asking why should a music student not be in the choir? You should have experience with being a music student and being a chorister. So I said, okay, I'll give it a try. So in my second year, that's when I joined the choir, and it's those last 2 years in the school were the very first. Because I met some of my closest friends, which are still my closest friends till now, and I never regretted joining the choir because it made me also build a special bond with Mr. Placca for being my music teacher and being my choir master.